Heyo, what's good guys? Not video here. Today we got the one and only Dylan Moran with the American Stupid People. Let's get into it right now. Before we do me a favor, go in the comments and tell me what we should watch next. We'll thumbs up comment. We'll be uploaded soon. Also subscribe, because if we hit 100k, I'll jump out of a plane for your entertainment. Let's get it. Hopefully I said his last name right too.
You know, where else? This is the new world, you know, and the other part of the new world is America. People think that's got a lot of promise. Still, even though we're all a bit funny about Americans now, a bit, I think the reason that happened, all that bad feeling about America, is apart from everything that they've done. It's because American stupid people sound stupider than every other kind of stupid person. Some people are just...
Wait, but let's be real about America for a second. Like, even you guys, even you, like, UK people, which you guys rip on America all the time. I personally think it's funny, because, you know, we make fun of you guys too, so, like, it's all good. But, like, let's be real. As much as America has the dumbest people, we also have the smartest. They got people like Elon Musk, and we got people like just retards, basic inbred Alabama people. I don't fucking know.
It's because American stupid...
If you're from Alabama, I'm kidding.
Stupid people sound stupider than every other kind of stupid person. Some people are just fake, but you put up with them. But Americans are annoying when they're fake, because they say, well, you know, if they're talking about one of those terrible incidents that happen every other day in America, they say, well, you know, I was there, and the guy came in, and he had, like, a gun, you know, and he was, like, shooting, and everybody else was totally dead. And you just, it sounds a little divorced from reality somehow. So I think that...
You know, like, he's kind of, like, totally right. Like, there are a lot of fucking, people who actually, talk like, this. It's fucked because he has a point. He's not wrong. Bruh, I can't tell you how many people talk like that shit. It's fucking amazing.
Totally dead. And you just, it sounds a little divorced from reality somehow. So I think that's why there's this ill feeling about the place sometimes, because of everything the administration has done. You know, it's like the really bad flatmate of the world. Oh, sorry, did I break all your shit? I didn't know it was yours. Yeah, I'll replace it sometime. With my stuff. And, because it's the only remaining empire, of course. You had an empire once. Britain had a great empire. And, impressively...
Yeah.
Commandeered and sequestered from the rest of the world. With great style. You just marched in and said, you and you, fuck off, we're having tiffin. And everybody sort of went, oh, right, I'm gonna be off now, that's fine. And it took centuries for people to go, hang on a minute. We live here. The American style is totally different, far more insidious. This empire is run on a totally different basis. What America does is it has a nosy in some place, some war-torn, fucked-up place, and that looks for oil or chocolate or whatever it wants. Yeah. And all the indigenous people obviously get pissed off, and they begin to meet. They begin to foment. They ring each other up and say, you, Habuwa, let's meet and foment at 6 o'clock. In the local bombed-out cafe, they gather round and they say, what are we... I'm doing a pan-global accent, okay? It saves time, because America gets around a lot of places. What are we... and this represents poverty. Hey.
Didn't someone explain... This represents poverty. Fucking starts balancing this shit. Really?
Global accent, okay? It saves time, because America gets around a lot of places. What are we... and this represents poverty. Hey, listen. Hi. Haguga, listen. What are we going to do about the fucking imperialistic Yankee big dog, huh? What are we going to do? They come in here, they look around, they take our stuff. What are we going to do? I'm talking to you. Put down the beans. Listen, what are we going to do? It's kind of... Al Pacino from China via Brooklyn. But the
yeah, I was about to say, why the hell? Well, he's like, hey, I'm talking to you there. Hey, like I don't know why the hell it was giving me like New York vibes.
I'm talking to you.
I'm
Put
glad
down the beans.
He caught that shit too.
It's Al Pacino from China via Brooklyn. But the and then what America does while these people are talking, it very, very gradually builds a Starbucks around them. And then they all become addicted to latte and they lose the will to rebel. And then they turn into Americans.
Yep.
After a couple of weeks, the kind of people who come up to me and say, "Hi, I'm Irish. My grandmother was an O'Flaherty. Did you know her?"
Yep.
I always say, yes, I do. But then again...
See, here's my question, though. Has that shit actually ever happened? Like, have people ever genuinely done that? Because if that's the case, I'm actually embarrassed. I'm partially Irish in my heritage. Like, bruh, I'm not gonna walk up to some random, like, real Irish person being like, hey, yo, do you know my fucking great-grandmother who lived in some part of Ireland I don't even fucking know where? Yeah, don't you know that lady I never even met? No, you don't? Oh, wow, that's like, who the fuck does that? Now, if Americans have ever done that shit, I fucking don't claim them as American anymore. I refuse to have people that stupid.
I'm Irish. My grandmother was an O'Flaherty. Did you know her? I always say, yes, I did. But then again, everybody did. Now, that's a particular kind of American, obviously, the kind of Americans you see in Europe, who often, for some reason, seem to be very generously proportioned. And
right?
You see them in museums, blocking up the exhibits, going, what is this? Can we eat it? Where are we? Can we pee there? And yet, when you go to America, you see that it's a very, very, because it's so competitive and everything, people are ultra-fashionable and very thin, really. I think the Americans you see in Europe are all the ones who stay in their apartments, get food piped in, and then they're just shipped out to Europe. But the ones over there, you see these amazing look.
That is true, though. Like, I feel like you guys, like, other countries think that, like, well, not all, but, like, I feel like you guys think there's a lot more fat people than there actually is. Like, you know, I'm a fat ass, right? This isn't me, like, hating on fat people. I am fat myself, right? Like, I got the man titties and everything, okay? I don't eat a lot of Big Macs for these. But, like, I feel like you guys, in your head, when you envision America, you guys think of, like, a bunch of morbidly, like, my 700-pound life, retarded, like, stupid people. Like, extremely stupid. I'm probably about to get canceled for saying the R word. But, like, seriously.
Thin, really. I think the Americans you see in Europe are all the ones who stay in their apartments, get food piped in, and then they're just shipped out to Europe.
I want to know, is that true? Like, how do people, like, take away all the jokes, right? Take away all the jokes. How do you guys actually see Americans? Right? Because I think I get, like, the basic gist, but, like, all jokes aside, dead serious, when people who are not American, envision America, what do you think of? Do you think of, like, I don't know, the cities? Do you think of the mountains, the plains? Like, what is it you think of? Let me know in the comments below.
But the ones over there, you see these amazing-looking people. They don't look real at all, these incredibly exiguous women. You know those people who look like they can't support the weight of their own teeth in their head? Stalking in and out of fashionable restaurants. I don't know what they do in there. Maybe they just rub pesto on their legs or something. And you know, they look like they weigh as much as a photograph of themselves. And very fashion conscious. But people have this idea that it's still the promised land. You know, somewhere like California, which everything is fruitful. California's fucked. Don't.
Don't ever believe bruh, people are fleeing California. People are like, California weather is nice. California is a good place to visit, but as far as live, from everything I know, take it with a grain of salt because I've never actually been to California, but like I have family in California, so I know bits about it. It's not a place to live, it's a place to visit because everything's so fucking expensive.
Very fashion conscious. But people have this idea that it's still the promised land. You know, somewhere like California, which everything is fruitful and abundant. But Arnold Schwarzenegger is the governor of California. There's a perfectly ordinary English sentence.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Do you know how that happened? Because I'll tell you. You know how he got into that position?
How?
He got there by lifting things. Now you and me, we avoid lifting things.
Right.
It's unpleasant. Especially heavy things. Even a 5-year-old child knows this. They go,
right?
Huh? No, fuck it, no. I'm going to put Lego up my arse. I'm not doing that. No. He took a different approach. He lifted the heavy... And you know, you lift something when you have to. Piano falls on Granny. You lift the piano. Because Granny has mixed feelings about the whole situation. Sunday lunch continues. He didn't do any of that. He went right over to the heavy thing and lifted it and put it back down and didn't move it anywhere. And then he lifted it again, hundreds of times, and said to the people who had stopped to observe this aberrant behavior, "Look how good I am at lifting the heavy thing in my underpants."
Yes.
Now that...
I am sure that's a 1000% accurate story of how, honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was. I have no idea how the fuck he became the mayor, but I actually kind of want to know now, like, how did he become the mayor? Like, well, not how. I mean, I'm sure he got elected, but like, why did he run? You know, shit like that.
Sounds a little dim. But it was they who said, "You're the man. You're the one we want to deal with immigration and water rates and taxes and all that kind of shit.
We want the Terminator on this bitch."
Now, wait. What we need to know is, how bad was his predecessor at that job? You know, this must have been somebody who came to work covered in children's blood every morning.
Yeah. This guy's funny. And honestly, I still genuinely, I don't know why I enjoy so much, like, people making fun of America. Like, I don't know why I think it's so funny. Like, I feel like as an American, I should not think it is so funny, but I just do. So, yo, let me know what else to watch. Let me know other people to watch. More stuff from Dylan. More stuff from whoever the fuck you want me to watch. Again, I really want to know about that. Like, how do you guys view America? Let me know. Either way, we out. Bye.